Hello and welcome to another update video. I haven't uploaded in quite a while, and that is because I made the promise that there will be gameplay the next time I do. And yeah, there is kind of gameplay, and there's also, wow, crazy, basic options. This is temporary sound effects. Let me just do that. There you go. So I'm just showcasing that the game is playable kind of at the moment with like the main menu and stuff. Uh for In addition for the game being playable kind of with like the combat, the another main difference is the game is a lot more performant and also it just looks actually has art and animations and other things like that. And a little bit of sound effects, a little. It's still something that is actively being worked on the sound and also art. Like some of the interface is still incomplete, as you can see, for the bottom left and right. The health bars are a bit whack. But like if we see, like this is the current inventory, and the skills are like down below. Like you see left or right click 1, 2. I can actually move. This is done by the designer Dylan, all this inventory stuff. There's like, I don't exactly understand fully the health system and mana, but it seems like right here there's like two separate health values, I think, which is why they're two different colors. I don't have like a full combat inventory because I'm mostly like doing the, as you can see, there's like trees and stuff. And that is because if we go switch to first person, let me switch my, there you go. That's how I currently place blocks if I do right click. One of the things I worked on is a structure system kind of, and the way I actually interface with the structure system is I place down marker blocks like this, and like I outline it kind of, so I'm gonna do like a kind of bad job like this, and then I would do marker save tree 2. Sorry for the low resolution. I think I'm playing this on 1080p instead of, or 720p instead of 1080p. But so then that's going to save into a file like this structure, and if I do, I think I can load it. So what did I save? Actually, what did I save as? Tree 2. So then if I do marker clear markers, and then I put down a marker down, and then I do marker load tree underscore 2, and then you have to do a pivot because otherwise, wow, it placed the tree. But if I didn't do a pivot, like if I just did normal, it's gonna place it into the ground. So that's currently how my structure system is working. I'm not really using it much right now. I'm just using it for randomly placing trees and rocks. But I plan on using it more for eventual actual structures that are like more complex than this. And now going on to the playable aspect of the project, so if I go back to third person again, and if I find a creature, I think the creatures are falling through the world though, if I'm honest. Because normally they should be around this, look at this beautiful temporary sprite, this egg, but they're not. And I think it's because they're falling through the world. Okay, there we go. So then if I go here and then I can whack this. They don't fight back right now. We're working on that. And then it will drop an item. And so right now I have, I think this is health. Yeah, I have 17 of these. If I pick it up, now I have 19 of them because it drops 2 of them. Yeah, I think I can remove this entirely. So I think yeah. So now I don't have the health bonus. Only one of the item actually counts for it. I guess to actually explain how this inventory system works, since I didn't do that. Basically, each item provides like some effect or like some ability. So in this case, I have the, what is this? Okay, this is my mana, I guess. So this bone is my slashes. If I press 2, let's see. is going to like actually like, do an attack, and each has like their own shape. And eventually, what's going to happen is we can place like another node next to this bone, and it's going to augment how the slash works, like change its stats or even change like how it works. I think is the plan. And so that's the point of this weird node system. And then eventually you should be able to like split apart items and like attach them, I think, is the plan. Which is quite complex. But that's not what I'm working on. I'm mostly working on the voxel tech, which, as you can see, the world is like at a much higher render distance, than the game didn't actually take that long to load compared to last time. And our FPS is not the best. We're actually CPU limited at the moment because of the AI, and they're actually being quite expensive because they each have like their own like physics object. I like how they just flop around. And I've tried optimizing. I think there's still quite a lot we need to do in terms of optimization to actually make this performant. But I think without the creatures, I would normally be around like 400, 500 FPS. But I also have like a much better computer compared to the last video. Yeah, let's go back to night just to see how that is. There still hasn't been much work in terms of portal development. I still need to do a lot. I have a tile entity system so that I can like actually place portals via the world generator, but I haven't. So like, yeah, and I think I actually slightly broke portals because that's not normal, that artifact. But I did slightly make it more like seamless, the actual transition. So like, this is the different dimension. Right now it's very boring. It's supposed to be the home dimension. That's hopefully by the next video that should be made, or a dungeon of some sort, but we'll see. Other than that, I think that's mostly it. I mean, I'm not sure if I showed the sky last time for his video. It looks pretty. That's all there really is to it. And yeah, there's still, I know you can die. I think if I hit K. K? Oh, there you go. I'm dead. Oh, was that a death animation? There you go. Oh, and I just get back up and my cursor's screwed up. Oh no. There you go, it's fixed. Wait, I'm so curious about that. Did I just fall over? Beautiful. Yeah, I will also admit that the development has been slightly slow of this project recently, but hopefully as we get more like the AI actually fights back and we get more combat, I'm hoping to add like a dungeon of some sort so we can like actually have like something to do, and hopefully with all of that the development will be faster. I especially work well once a project has a gameplay, because it's fun to tweak that around. Oh, I want to show one more thing. I adjusted the player controller, and you can like climb up walls. Oh, you're not supposed to be like this. This is not supposed to happen. But okay, that's a bug. But it's supposed to be something like this, where you're like inching up the wall. Like that's how you're supposed to climb up the wall. You can also like go against it. Won't. That's how you're supposed to climb up it, which I think I find is cool. At least I like it. It's not like a simple like you can. I guess you can't with this. You can't like jump around corners, can you? Let me try. Can I like jump up on this? Oh. I think what I would need to do to make it work like that, where you can able to like jump out, is you need to add more like. Oh, I forgot you can just jump in midair. Well, that's another bug. Well, whatever. That's the current state of our project. Hopefully next time we'll have more structures, we'll have some combat, more combat, and they'll actually fight back instead of being depressed. I mean, they move around. Kind of. Poor creatures. So yeah, that's really it. Thanks for watching.